Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at the wrestling news from Tuesday. Let's start with the whole massive story concerning Enzo Amore. Let's start straight from the beginning. A woman with the Twitter username Miss Gucci Witch, containing NSFW content, which I believe is pornographic, has publicly accused Enzo Amore of rape. The woman claims the incident happened in October and posted the following message with screenshots. Okay, it's been long enough and I've been so scared to share this. I was raped in mid-October by WWE Enzo Amore, also known as Eric Arden, and Tyler Grosso and Tupor let it happen as accomplices. I was in a mental hospital for 45 days after it. They are not good people. The two quotes that she wrote: one, Tyler and Tupor invited me over to their friend's hotel to hang out with them and their friends. I went. They basically got me fucked up, coke, meth, weed. I went into psychosis. The guy told Tupor and Tyler that he was going to rape me, and at first they were like, please don't, like, you really shouldn't, but then they gave up and they were like, okay, have fun. Tupor kissed me on the cheek and they left me there with them. It was such a brutal rape. I'm still so fucked up from it. I haven't had sex since October, which is when it happened. I'm in the process of pressing charges. The guy who raped me was a famous WWE wrestler at Real One, which is Enzo Amore. And then, in a little bit more detail, the original question Tupor asked me is if I would suck Enzo's dick. I said possibly, but if I wasn't down, she said we could just all hang out. Then they got me way fucked up, as they said in the previous statement. When Enzo, the WWE guy, started coming on to me, I was passed out on the couch. I said, I want to get to know you first before doing anything. He replied, bitch, I have 1 million followers on Instagram. You should be begging for this dick. And then he restrained me and it happened. I would never be so dramatic about something like this, but I want you all to know that I would have left if I could. I was in psychosis. I had no idea what was going on. I remember bits and pieces. I have constant flashbacks. My mental issues have been the worst ever, and I suffer from major PTSD from it. We have a bit more details. The woman claiming that Tyler Grosso and Twitter user Tupor, known as Layla, were accomplices. Most people only blame Enzo, but believe me, Tyler and Layla were 100% aware and involved, and hopefully if the charges go through, they all get prosecuted. I'll feel so much safer. I love you and thank you so much. A woman using the name Philomenta gave additional details to Fightful.com. Layla Tupor posted to a couple of her fans and said, who's down to suck dick? I wasn't down to suck dick, but I thought she was probably down to hang out. I had been a fan of her for a really long time because I thought she was a really cool person. She messaged me and we DM'd back and forth. The police have the direct messages. I gave them to the police and they copied everything off of it. She invited me to the hotel. All three of them were staying at. I had been a little drunk, but not too drunk to drive. I drove all the way over there. I was in Temple and they were staying in Phoenix. She came to my car, walked me over to the hotel and said, are you really down to suck his dick? I said, I don't know if I'm really down to suck his dick, but if he's cute and we get along, maybe, but not if if not, I just want to hang out. They continued. I walked into the hotel room. There was cocaine everywhere. They smoked weed and everything. We were just trying to do drugs, she said. Then they pulled out a different bag. I was expecting to be a better version of cocaine, like top shelf that they had. They started giving it to me and I did 3 lines in a row. It must have been meth or something, I don't even know, because I was literally sitting there on the couch. I could hear what they were saying. I couldn't speak. I was frozen. Can't say I was unconscious, but I wasn't there. She then noticed she could hear a conversation between Enzo and Tupor. Enzo Amore goes, Layla, thank you for bringing this girl around. She's the type of girl I've been waiting for, and I can just destroy. She's such a lightweight. She doesn't even know what's going on. I'm going to rape the shit out of her. At first, Layla and her boyfriend are like, dude, come on, are you for real? That's kind of fucked. And Enzo was like, no, I'm doing it. I don't care what you say. Wow. And what comes out of this, well, one, WWE initially suspended Enzo Amore with the statement, we have zero tolerance for the matters involving sexual harassment or sexual assault until the matter is resolved. Eric Arden, aka Enzo Amore, has been suspended. A rep from the Phoenix, Arizona Police Department confirmed that the police report was filed and the incident is still being investigated, with police awaiting lab results. The incident allegedly took place in the early hours of October 19th. And then, bloody hell, an Instagram post on Enzo Amore, 18th of October, lists Phoenix as his location. So October 18th, 2017, he was at Phoenix, Arizona. But after everything that's happened, WWE.com announced this morning that the company's parted ways with Enzo Amore, and he was not wished well in his future endeavours. So yeah, they just said they've come to terms with the release of Enzo Amore. So he has been fired. We have no actual proof whether the claim has gone through, whether or not it has been found out to be true. But to be honest, I really wouldn't want this hanging over WWE's head. So they've just kind of gone, you know, look, dude, it may be true, it may not be true, but fuck off, basically. Because to be honest, they are horrible accusations. Reading through what that was like, if that is true, fuck you, Enzo, you sack of shit, and I hope you rot in jail for the rest of your life. If it's not true, best of luck, dude. But we'll have to wait and see. I will keep you informed on this. But as of now, Enzo Amore is fucking one of the worst people in the world. Seriously. I'll keep you updated, but fuck my life. That was a hard story to report. Now, the only couple of other stories we have to talk about is one, Triple H teased Ronda Rousey's WWE return, debut with, I'll tell you this, stay tuned, and Thirdland has been nominated for an Oscar under the Best Animated Feature Film. And John Cena says, so happy Ferdinand movie was nominated for Best Feature Film. Cast, crew, directors, producers, and more importantly, it's a message of amazing thank you to the Academy for recognising the story that reminds us to be proud of who we are. Best of luck on that. And then let's go to the final story. I know we haven't got many, but these have been big stories. WWE superfan Frank the Clown, who was at ringside for the Manhattan Center portion of Raw, issued the following statement regarding the show. First, final Raw 25th thoughts. The two-venue format should die. I know many people who paid upwards of $1,000 to be at the Manhattan Center with sky-high expectations. Don't have one venue sit for 90 minutes to watch a TV. I had fun, of course, but it could have and should have been far better. But the final segment in the Manhattan was incredible. Lots of fun moments off air as well. However, disappointing that 90% of the Legends and SmackDown stars were all at the Barclays. No disrespect for the 205 Live guys, but 2-minute matches during commercials to appease an antsy crowd won't cut it. Fans should not have to pay $835 face value for ringside Manhattans for a vague show description that could only give 3 televised segments in a 3-hour and 2 matches when the show was promoted as so much more. Poorly executed WWE. I hope next time it's more special. But we don't end there. We now have Reddit user Real Rob Rose posted what it was like inside the Manhattan Center. She said they got the opening segment, they got Stone Cold chants, we had TVs, basically they got to see all the TVs, they got a 2-minute cruiserweight match, and then they saw, they didn't even get to see JR and King talk, they got to see the Undertaker promo package, and they said, I can't imagine one person that actually watched it there. We were pretty sick of the TV at this point, so there were any indication that it was Undertaker's farewell. We didn't get them. Undertaker came out, that was always an experience. Nobody kind of figured out what the hell was going on with the Undertaker. They got to watch more TV. More TV. And where was it? They even mentioned Cruiserweights had a brawl during the time. We watched more backstage segments. Everyone was pretty pissed that we couldn't even get the Titus Cruz, Heath Slater, Rhino, especially pissed because we couldn't get more simply Dudley Boy's table spot, an ECW spot in a Manhattan Center. That was such a bullshit move. More Cruiserweight matches. I watched a lot of TV. Bloody hell. Just they said it was nice to see DX. They had like a bit of Ric Flair coming out with the DX spot after. But to be fair, and then they got to see Miz and Seth go back and forth, and they had like a segment there. Flair. So they're saying some other guy took the $20 Uber ride between the arenas. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ, that is such a clusterfuck. And then there's a photo originated online, posted by Heel Mark's podcast. Let me show you. That looks right there. How in focus on that? That looks like they are asleep. So yeah, there is people saying that they fell asleep, which, to be fair, I would have fell asleep if I had nothing to watch for like an hour and a half but TV. Jim Ross had publicly denied that him and Laura were asleep during the show. Wanted to clear up something that was reported on a few sites last night during Raw 25th. It appears that some sites covered that their ass by using the terms appeared, but no one was asleep. Observed to suggest such a ridiculous claim never happened. So they're saying they weren't asleep, but that looks very convincing, but I'm not going to argue with the man himself. But either way, all I know is it could have been so much better. Oh my God, I am so disappointed. That could have been so much better and well planned. I'm not going to go into details, but Jesus. That has been the Wrestling Newsroom. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.